So, this was on the reverse side of the coin flip between Lupin the Third and
The
that,
Venus Wars.
yeah, and the Venus Wars. I have no idea if it's going to be as good as Venus Wars.
It's hard to beat the Venus Wars. Venus Wars is a really good movie.
It's absolutely beautiful, you mean?
Although this movie looks like it will be beautiful in a different sort of way. So, despite this movie's god awful title, and let me say it, because as excited as I am, this movie's title is terrible.
Absolutely terrible.
Lupin the Third, the First. Just no, bad. Maybe in Japanese it was Lupin Sansei the First, slightly better but still bad. This is the first completely CG Lupin the Third film. And it was getting a lot of buzz just for how pretty it looked in the trailers.
Mm-hmm. We were so unokay with it, and then we saw the character move.
Uh huh. Beautiful. Um,
They are
the
gorgeous character models.
I think we're probably gonna watch the dub because they did get the pioneer cast from the early 2000s back together,
Mm-hmm.
which always good with that. Love
I
them.
I love I love the Japanese cast. Don't get me wrong, but if
Hmm.
I can have the old school English dub cast, I will take it.
Yeah, if we can have Tony, Michelle, Richard, and Lex, then it's good. I'm really good.
Then it's perfect, really.
I'm really excited. I heard this one was a lot of fun. A lot of my friends who like Lupin said this is a really fun little movie.
Good,
Um,
good.
do you have any other thoughts going in, or just excited for fun?
I'm just really excited because Lupin is one of the things that got me into anime when I was 4.
Okay, disturbing, but okay. Like like would have been a wholesome story until you included the age, and then it's like, oh,
I mean, I didn't know what was going on. I just thought it was funny.
you just thought he got naked for no good. Okay,
Yeah,
anyway, yeah, okay,
dude, I grew up with Ranma.
that's true. There's a lot of getting naked.
There's a lot of just non-sexualized nudity in both of these.
Except in Lupin, there's some very sexualized nudity usually.
Attempts at sexualized nudity.
I'm excited to see how this plays out. I've heard nothing but good about this little movie, so
I managed to hear nothing about it, but that's not surprising because last year I did not turn on my computer much.
the animation looked gorgeous. I'm excited. I hear that Lupin and the gang are going to thwart Nazis.
Oh, my favorite.
Yeah, so
Yeah!
should we watch an adventure?
Let's watch an adventure.
Lupin,
Sasa! Lupin, 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 Sasa. The first. We had to pause in the middle of this amazing ending animation. This amazing scroll. With the 70s tastic music.
This is really good.
It's really fun. I loved it so much.
This was a really this is just a kind of nice Lupin adventure. Anything if you're already familiar with and loving these characters, you
It's a
get
good romp featuring them.
yeah, it's a good time with the characters you know and love. Um,
I I really don't want to spoil it.
I don't either. So I'll say this: animation was perfect.
Animation was beautiful.
So many anime studios have trouble trying to figure out how to do CG, and this found the balance between photorealistic and that and like the character designs from the original Monkey Punch.
Oh yeah.
Like,
I just I very much appreciate whoever did the model like rigging.
right?
Not the rendering, the rigging. The rigging in specific because this is insane levels of
Character movement was
perfect.
beautiful, especially Everyone's unique, goofy, like
Faces and run
I was gonna say
and
the
walking
yeah,
style.
the way they walk and run, like they actually captured it. It's
They,
gorgeous.
it is the anime.
Mm-hmm.
It's the anime in 3D.
It is very much an hour and a half Lupin episode, and that's like a good Lupin episode, if that makes sense. Because let's be fair, Lupin Lupin episodes and movies, there are definitely stinkers among
Oh,
them.
there are absolutely stinkers among them.
This is one of the stronger. This is definitely a strong entry. It's everything you like about Lupin entries, and really none of the crappy parts, if you ask me.
Though I will say, like, as soon as I mentioned that we didn't get much
Fujiko.
Fujiko Jiggle, we got Fujiko Jiggle, and I'm like, yeah, basically. As
Um,
soon as I said it, we got some.
you, your boy Jigen, I felt like didn't get to do as much fun stuff as the other characters, but
He didn't have to physically do much because he's Jigen and he sits there and smiles and it's great.
it's true.
Also, his movements are very calculated, so
There there are some chase scenes in this movie that would put Fast and Furious to shame.
it makes
There's
the car chase in Casino Royale look like a kindergartner did it.
uh it's there's some really clever sequences. The this movie the Lupin girl of this movie, because the movies almost always have a girl who's only
Mm-hmm.
in well, she
She's
was good.
cute.
She was very cute. Yeah.
She helped me place what time the movie was set in. Actually, with her outfit, this movie takes place in the late 70s.
Yeah, they did a nice job kind of being
Being ambiguous about it until we land in our second to last destination.
I mean, it's welcome to the joy of Lupin, where they always kind of play coy with what
Mm-hmm.
time period it's in, which is good. It's part of why these stories work so well. Um, your favorite stuff is in this. Favorite gadgets all show up. Favorite.
Favorite poses show up. Favorite ridiculous things that the Interpol guys do show up.
It's definitely not doing anything aside from being in CG. I can't say that it's doing anything that Lupin hasn't done before, but it's doing everything as well, if not better than could be expected, which made
Mm-hmm.
it really fun.
Yeah. There's, to put it very simply,
Mm-hmm.
this is a Lupin story with a far-fetched idea that isn't so far-fetched for Lupin.
Yeah, by Lupin standards, this one was still relatively down to earth.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, that's insane considering the plot. If you guys want to talk to us about it, hit uh bun up on their Patreon
Yeah, Matt,
and
just
message
message
them
me
there, message them
directly.
there anywhere. Twitter, yeah.
I loved this movie. This was really good. It's really
So
good. I
fun.
had so much fun. Uh, it was up. This was kind of a long week at work, but this is a pleasant way to kind of come down from that.
This
If
is joyous, boisterous nonsense.
if you have any love for Lupin the Third, there's no reason not to watch this one. And if you need a feel for the characters, this might be a good introduction,
I think
honestly.
it is a really good introduction for the
Yeah.
characters, especially Goemon. Goemon is so shy and awkward,
He
and they captured it perfectly.
he gets a really good bit near the middle of the movie. Yeah. It's pretty excellent.
Oh, oh,
Uh,
and the dub is beautiful as it should be.
oh god, yeah, the English version not was great.
The script adaptation was by Richard Epcar
Who's been playing Jigen for an
since
incredibly long
forever.
time. Like
So
so
yeah, if you liked like if you want to see it, I think it's available streaming on a couple platforms.
I think it's on HBO Max if I'm not mistaken.
And I think Amazon might have it, but we'll double check that.
Yeah, we'll double check that. I know HBO Max has it because they have they work
Hmm.
with G Kids for a lot of releases. So yeah, that's
And honestly, just pick up a copy.
it's worth it. You can get it at Walmart.
You can get it at Target, depending on your Target. You can get it at Best Buy. Just go to a local bookstore and have them pick it up.
Yeah, seriously, buy this movie. It's fun. It's really good.
Buy this movie. It will encourage them to release more movies,
More if
more fun movies.
if they do another Lupin movie like this, like generally when
I
anime.
would love to see this in a theater.
Oh God, yeah. I'm kind of sad we didn't get to see it in a theater. Real talk, I'm normally kind of weirded out when anime movies move towards CG. If they decided to do more Lupin movies that were like this one, I'd be a-okay with it.
100%.
100%. They really knocked it out of the park.
It's beautiful.
Um,
We still haven't checked if there's an after credit sequence, but we're gonna leave that to both us to find out and for you to find out. You gotta watch it.
so yeah, shout out to the entire English cast. Shout out to TMS Entertainment. You guys did a great job. Great movie.
And Shay and Sinterklaas did a really good job directing.
Yeah, as they always do.
Yep.
Frankly, as they always do.
So, till next time,
Keep on spocking
in the
the
free
free
world.
world.